Window of a window of a window.
All right, well, I guess we're ready whenever you are.
It's live.
Perfect, okay. Well, good evening. Today is Monday, August 3rd, 2026 at 5 p.m. And we will now call to order the Public Safety Committee meeting for the Village of Somerset. Present in the hall today is myself, Chris Dubat.
Caleb Garner.
Jessica Clark. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and review the July 13th minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that motion.
We have a first and a second. Minutes look great. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Perfect. We can move on to public comment on agenda items. Nobody in the hall today. Is there anybody online?
I don't see anyone.
All right. Zenith, I'll go ahead and close public comment then. And unfinished business discussion, possible recommendation, updated quote for radio purchases. We discussed this last time.
Yeah, so I did go back, I got confirmation from the grant that the APX Nexts are eligible. We just have to change some of the documentation around. And that's gonna be my recommendation and my ask for the board. The previous quote, those are radios that are going out of life. According to the information that we have, I think the APX Next, even though they're $5,000 more as a total cumulatively, it's $5,309.05 more comparatively. But I think we're gonna get a better long-term use value. We'll probably get more money at trade-in if we do cycle these out at those times. So that's my recommendation. That's what I'm looking for. And we're still within that grant, but we're gonna have to pay a little bit more than what we were anticipating.
Which one are we going with again? Wasn't there an option between two maybe?
Yeah, so the APX Next quote,
Yep.
and then the first one was like the APX 8000s, I believe. Yeah, the APX 8000s. So
And which one will be the better of the two that won't go out of date so quick or go on?
the APX Next. would
That
be-
is the one. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, thank you.
And then this grant will help us purchase 5 of them.
Correct.
And then we'll need an additional, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, so the goal for the remainder is to kind of link on to kind of a RFB that the county's putting out for the entire St. Croix County, probably sometime in 2028, maybe 2027. And then there'll be a little bit more competitive pricing for the rest of the radios we need. And the go live date for this dual band 800 megahertz system is probably sometime 2029 or 2030. So we're essentially just kind of future proofing, becoming compliant with this grant and getting us in a better position for 2029.
These have to be purchased before, is it January?
May
May.
of next year, I believe, part of the grant. But essentially what I'm looking for is to approve this quote as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve this quote as presented, send on to the village board.
Okay, second.
Okay, well, first and a second. Any other comments?
Chief, just for my own curiosity, is this the exact same band that the fire department's on?
It will be, yeah.
And then nationally, is there, I assume this is all so that there's always a way for you guys to communicate, like, nationally, is there anybody doing like cell phone
Yeah, that's
walkie communication?
right. Lieutenant Farrell brought that up. It seems like that. I don't know why that hasn't been a mainstream option or what the
I imagine-
safes are.
If the network goes down,
Sure.
you guys don't have a way to communicate with
Yeah.
each other, and that's
Sure.
vital.
Yeah, there's some resilience probably built into, but there's a lot of money in 800 megahertz in this new upgrade.
Right.
And I think the county is absorbing the majority of it, but that requires all of us to get the new technology to be up to speed and
I know that the FCC has a protected bandwidth in that range for this stuff,
Yeah.
like with wireless audio and stuff.
Mm,
Nothing's in that range because it could interfere, but anyway, all right.
yeah,
Sorry, just satisfying my own curiosity
Yeah.
there.
it's all kind of above my head and, I'm not a big radio nerd or anything, but, we're kind of, like Travis kind of alluded to at the last joint meeting, the county's kind of going to this and we're kind of following suit. And we're trusting that and I think it is the next generation, the safest, position to be in, so, and radios have become a lot better. When I first started here, we were holding up our radios to try to get reception while talking on them. We call it the Statute of Liberty, and, thankfully, we're not in a position like we were just 10 years ago.
That's wild. And fine.
Great.
Well, I'm glad we're keeping up with the times.
Right,
I'm really glad we've got such a great grant, so thank you for all the work to apply to that.
absolutely.
All right, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed. All right. So, no new business that I'm aware of. Pretty quiet this month. So we can go ahead and jump down to the 2026 budget report for the municipal buildings. Very brief. Looks pretty standard. I don't have any questions. How about you guys?
No.
Looks good to me.
Then we can review the 2026 budget report for the police department. And the only question I had, I see the vehicle expense is at 97%. Do you foresee going over that budget?
Yeah, I think one of the anomalies, this year is, we have the two new recruits commuting to the academy. And, they're using one of our squads.
Sure.
It does get close to 40 miles per gallon, but it's, we do get reimbursed for that from the state if they successfully graduate. So we had one that successfully graduated. We put in for the reimbursement and we haven't seen that come back yet, but I'm assuming it will kind of come back in here to offset that.
Great.
hopefully. So,
Super duper.
Looks good to me. Any other questions or let's?
No.
All right. So Chief, would you mind giving us your report?
yeah, should we get the calls for service in here or no? Okay.
I know we moved our meeting up a week. So
Yeah, they did come in. I did send them to Andrea, but it's been all very, very sudden. So let me just look it up quick and give a quick, I can email it out to you guys too.
that would be good, thanks.
You know, and in terms of like, the update, I haven't really prepared a whole lot. I just went through our calendar, kind of looking at some highlights. We're still doing the neck up checkup, which is like, checking in with a shrink that specializes in law enforcement, Holly Hakes and Hakes Wellness. I said some of us did that this past month. We went to John Schultz funeral, former sheriff. He did some consulting work and was the interim chief of police for Somerset PD.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You know, beyond that, you know, we're still continuing those areas of saturation and kind of our initial high visibility patrol, I guess you could say, at the particular spots this month. A little bit of last month and into this month, we're doing that right turn off of Churchill in Maine with the red light.
Right.
So, but we're still sprinkling in Main Street and Sunrise, we didn't forget about that. Was it called Speed Alley?
I think so.
Yeah. But let me just get this sent out. I guess we have been working on that joint public safety request for proposal. I'm working with Tabitha from the Fire Commission, and she's got a copy of it. Sounds like they had a meeting on Wednesday.
Did they
And
not invite you?
not that, no, they haven't.
Okay. Well,
Are you going?
no.
So it sounds like they just wanna kind of fine tooth comb it and make some recommendations or kind of tweak, the things that we talked about at the last meeting.
Right, at the group meeting. then.
Yeah, before going to the lawyer for review. Okay, it's sent. So in August. No, not August, July. We handled 342 calls for service, and it should be to your emails. Which I feel like was up from last month.
Mhm.
So I have. Let me see if I can look at this time last year as well. So last year, what month are we in?
August.
So July of last year, we had 213 calls for service comparatively. So,
Seeing any commonalities in the uptick as to style of calls, is that the right way to phrase that?
I feel like we've had quite a few like fraud complaints, like legitimate businesses who, the email is spoofed and like accounts receivable kind of tricks someone into sending a large sum of money elsewhere. But we've been having fairly good success tracking these folks down, and we have a guy in custody right now. We have a preliminary hearing on Friday for one that's around $35,000. So
The perpetrator is local?
no, but
Oh.
there was a nationwide warrant. So
Crazy.
yeah, but so some of those cases are long, intense, document subpoenas, multi-agency. So there's been a handful of that. But beyond that, I feel like, we are seeing calls for service and new developments that didn't exist last year. So that's a thing,
Yay, technology.
yeah. Mm.
So with the increased population, the calls are going up. Basically,
It's inevitable.
Yeah. Right on it.
Seeing quite a few traffic stops, so hopefully that'll help to get the speeding under control,
Right,
keep us a safe community. All right. So anything to look forward to?
we got National Night Out tomorrow,
Yeah.
4 to 7, that's part. Got DJ Caleb.
Isn't it typically about Larry Forest?
We switched it a couple of years back,
Oh, see, that's not far back.
yeah.
There was scheduling conflict and it got moved to Vets Park in a fury, and then everybody said that was a better location anyway.
Perfect,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think we have so that's tomorrow from 4 to 7. Fire department's a big part of that too, so much appreciated for them and their help. So free food, hot dogs, snacky
I hear
food,
there's gonna be cotton candy
yeah, some root beer floats, I believe, as well, so
and Heroes Hall will be open.
Oh, great.
very good.
Do we take those down already?
We have last year's in there,
Got it, okay.
Lovely.
so yeah, it'll be fun. Public, come down to Vets Park tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
We'll be there. K9 demo. We won't have Lifelink, unfortunately. We didn't get on their schedule in time for this year. It's gonna be really cool when the helicopter lands,
Oh, yeah.
right in the field there, but there's still be a K9 demo. And it's a good time and we appreciate our community partners.
Are they doing the slip and slide again?
That's my understanding, yeah. So you might wanna bring your swimsuit, maybe a towel.
It's like,
I might bring another bone on pass.
awesome. Well, we'll look forward to that. Okay. Well, I don't see any police and court bills. Like I said, we had to move our meeting up because there's an election next week. So do we have any future agenda items we need to discuss?
Would you like any action on our behalf, given this upcoming police commission meeting on your behalf? In attendance, otherwise,
Yeah, I mean, if, I don't know. You guys are welcome to attend. I don't know what how in the weeds we're gonna get with the language changes and stuff. I mean, like requests for qualifications versus requests for proposal, like that's
right,
squared away. I mean, like, I feel like the rest of it's almost like legal jargon and making sure we're up to speed and we're not putting names of facilities that shouldn't be in there already, et cetera. So, I don't,
from
yeah,
my perspective, I wanna make sure that they are acutely aware of my desire for there to be a joint public safety campus.
Sure.
That would include
Yeah.
police and fire department.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
in that regard, I'll happily send out some emails.
sure. Yeah,
Where is the meeting? Is it up?
I'm not even sure.
Okay.
He's not invited. Which is, I think.
Well,
bad. I
it
think he
is the
should
fire
be.
commission.
No, but I think he still should be invited, but
I did talk to Travis this morning. He briefly mentioned it in passing and I'm sure I can sit in. I mean, it's open to the public, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah.
it should be, but I mean,
I'm gonna plan to attend if I can make it, so.
and that's next Wednesday.
I think it's this Wednesday.
Busy week.
Yeah,
It is, yeah. And I'm sure we'll be seeing a copy to relay again too. So it's just kind of tweaking that language, like you said.
And if there's any help you need,
yeah,
any of us will gladly help.
I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely.
Anything you'd like to unload on us to help out, feel free.
I think we're at the 1 yard line, at the goal line. We're super close, ready for it to get the final review and then, it's all fun and games until we start getting responses with bills. Not bills, but like.
The price.
The price, yeah.
The quotes of what this will cost.
But out of full transparency, there is language in there right now for them to evaluate, independent versus joint and argue what would be financially better for the community. You know what I mean? So.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's great assessment to do, but I feel confident they're gonna land on the same side that I land on, but
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we'll see.
all right.
Very exciting stuff. All right. Well, I guess.
I'll move to adjourn.
Sounds good. First and a second. Any other comments? And all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And we are adjourned at 5:19. Yeah. Thank you.